Wagwan, what's great? Chef John Morris again, man, and today, you saw in the title, we're making homemade burgers. I'm going to put a little twist on it, but I'm also going to be showing you how to get it done regularly. So if that's something that sounds interesting, stick around. After the intro, we get right into it.
We know about sardine, mackerel, chicken neck, chicken back. Nothing I waste, nothing I dash way.
So welcome back. This morning I made some buns, and those buns are some garlic cheese bread burger buns, right? So what I did first, I rolled those out, put them to proof, then I threw them on the grill for about 25 minutes, and you saw them. They came out nice and beautiful. Ooh. See that? Homemade burger bun with those little beautiful cheese in it. Yeah. So I'm going for them. Almost ready, my people. See that now? Yeah. If you want to learn how to make your homemade burger buns, you can check this link above. I show in details how you can get your burger buns done. Now on to the patty. For the patty now, we have here 1 pound of fresh lean ground beef. And you see how beautiful that looks? Nice and red, right? Over here I have 1 egg, 2 teaspoons of salt, 2 teaspoons of cayenne pepper. I need to get a little bit of kick into my thing, you know what I say? Just for that heat in the burger. Here I have 1/4 cup of panko breadcrumb. That's breadcrumb without the crust, Japanese style. So there's no additional flavor, just the breadcrumb. Here I have 1.5 teaspoons of crushed black pepper, and that's a fresh black pepper that I'm using. Last but not least, over here I have 1 small diced onion and 1 tablespoon of fresh garlic, and that's what we're going to be using for this recipe. Quick and easy and delicious. Alright, so the first thing you want to do before you make your burger, we're going to saute off our onion and garlic. This is going to bring additional flavor as well as texture to our burger. And when I say texture, I'm talking about it's going to give that burger that bring everything together properly, because the beef is lean. So with the oil that we use to saute the onion and the garlic, that's going to also help in just getting that beef nice and moist, so it don't dry out when you put them on the grill. And a few more steps are going to be there. That's going to ensure you to not get that beef dry out, and I'm going to show you. So once this is heated, we're going to heat that with 3 tablespoons right now of olive oil. Straight in with my onion. So on medium heat, we're going to saute these until nice and translucent. I just love the smell of onion. You can agree, it smells so beautiful. You see me? And when you cook onion, it brings extra flavor into it, believe me. That's the simplest ingredient, but when done right, it's proper. Alright, after a minute, we're going to add our minced garlic. Alright, so we add the minced garlic in at 1.5 minutes thereabout after the onion has been translucently caramelized. And we do this because we don't want to burn the garlic, because when your garlic burns, it makes everything become bitter. I want to avoid that. But this burger recipe, man, quick and easy. And the good thing about this, the good thing about this, you can make these, mold them, put them in the freezer, and then take them out the day when you're going to make them. About 20 minutes, so just slide it out, throw them on the grill, and you have burgers right on the go. And as I said, this is good because you know what you're putting into what you're eating. You see it? Now we're just gonna season that. So fresh black pepper, about 1/2 teaspoon, salt, and that way we're bringing flavor into this, right? And this is no long process. Maximum 3 or so minutes on the heat, and we're golden. Look at this, all those flavors, and we have a little bit of oil. That's gonna, as I said, it's gonna help us to get that burger nice and juicy. So once your onion is cool, add that to your beef with all of that oil. To that I'm gonna add my salt, black pepper, and cayenne pepper. That cayenne is optional, but it's gonna give it a nice little touch of heat, right? I'm gonna whisk my egg, and to that, I'm gonna add my breadcrumb. So adding the breadcrumbs to this, with the egg and the breadcrumb, and a little bit of that oil from the onions, is gonna make this nice and juicy, so we don't have that burger drying out on us, right? We just mix the egg and the breadcrumb together to incorporate them. Then we add that right into the beef. And then we're just gonna go in with our hands and massage everything together. All of these flavors, man, are gonna burst out at you. Woo! Beef is nice and pretty. It's gonna make some beautiful burgers. And there you go. Nice, beautifully seasoned burger patty. Right? If you don't want to see the chunks of onion, you can always just blend it out a little bit. But it's fine. When you cook them, it's all gonna just blend in beautifully. So now we're gonna mold our patties, right? So we're gonna go in at about 5 to 6 ounces. And the reason being, you want to make it big enough so when it shrink and thick enough so it doesn't dry out, right? So we're just gonna roll that in the center of the palm like a nice little ball, ensuring that everything comes together. You don't want to see too much crack. And that's where that breadcrumb and egg comes in. It just forms it into a nice patty and it's not cracking and breaking away. Then you're just gonna squeeze onto that. And then you use your hand and just press that out. You want to flip that over. Use your fingers to just bring in the sides like this. If there's any imperfections like crack around the edge, bring that in. We're just gonna mold that nicely, right? Now this is good, but I want it to be a bit bigger because one, it's gonna shrink, and want it to be this size when it's cooked. So it's gonna press that out a little bit more. So we're looking at about 1/2 of an inch thick. That's what you want, those patties. We'll just put them down on a tray with parchment paper, and we can still mold these on the tray. So I'm just gonna press this out a little bit. And there you go. 4 beautiful patties, right? Allow them to just firm up. Once they firm up, you can put grease paper in between each layer and then put them in some Ziploc bag or some plastic wrap, properly seal that together. And you're golden, right? And you can take them out about 1/2 an hour before you're ready to cook them. Leave them on the countertop to just thaw out, and then on your grill. Grill is already hot, up to about 500 degrees. Gonna spray some oil on there just so nothing doesn't stick, right? So we'll just get that spray right on the grill. This is our patty already pre-made, and we're just gonna go right on the grill. All right, so about a minute or so, then we're just gonna turn those to get that nice grill mark, right? So go under, so it's not fully ready. Once you reach under and you see that resistance, do not move it because you're gonna break your patty. Give it enough time to just release itself from the grill. All right, so we're just gonna flip that over. Turn down your heat. If you realize right here, I have the grill marks on them. Once you get that grill mark, then you can pull them to the front to slowly cook because you don't want to burn them. The back of your grill is normally the hotter part of the grill, right? Cover that up. So burger takes up to 8 minutes to cook. For the first 2 minutes, you'd put that to the back on the highest heat just to get that nice grill mark as well as to sear off the meat, right? Once you have that, a minute on each side, then flip it, 2 minutes. You bring them closer to the front where the heat is minimal, and then for 6 minutes, you would let that slowly cook and to retain all of those juices. Just gonna cook nicely, cover it. And right now it's up to about 320 degrees. That's what we're looking for. These are the fresh buns that were made this morning, and I just put some butter on them, and we're just gonna pop them on here just to warm up and get a little bit of grill marks, right? So we'll put them on there just to warm up, get some grill marks, and you want them to be nice and toasted. When it's toasted, that way your bun doesn't go saggy when you start to add the condiments and the juicy patty on there. not juicy beef for Jamaica. So we're gonna saute up some onions and mushroom. You do not have to do that, but I like my onion and mushroom on my burger. So forward. Add some oil in here. Add my onion and mushroom. Gonna hit that with a little bit of salt and pepper mix. So I'm using just half of a white onion. I'm using 4 mushrooms. This is optional, but I like it that way. And I don't have any red onion to put on the burger itself, so that caramelized onion and mushroom will just serve beautifully over that burger. And of course, we're gonna melt some cheese on there. That's what you want, nicely toasted, lightly toasted, so it doesn't become soggy. And we just set these, so this side of my grill is not usually on, right? So you just put everything over on here. So Jamir doesn't eat the mushroom, so me and Alyssa, mushroom and onion on the burger. So you put that onion and saute mushroom on here. Beautiful. And I'm gonna go in with an egg on mine. A bit of salt and pepper, nothing much. Put some cheese on there. Just cover that, allow the cheese to melt. For my condiment, I'm going with some mayonnaise and pesto. 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise and 1 tablespoon of pesto. And if you want to learn how to make your pesto cream, I have a video out on that as well. And this is just a nice little thing to go on the burger, right? With some ketchup. Gonna go on here now. Some pesto cream, beautiful. First patty on here. So that patty with the cheese, and I have some turkey bacon on there. And then secondly, another patty right there with the onions, the mushroom and the cheese on top. Nice sunny side up egg on top right here. I don't like the lettuce like that, so I'm using spinach, right? You're just gonna cover that up, or you can leave it open. Beautiful burger. You can also do it in a frying pan on your stove. Just make sure the heat is low enough and just monitor it from there. And I'm gonna give it a bite. Egg.
That gives the extra creamy taste, huh?
It's fresh bun. Patty perfectly seasoned and not dry.
And the onion and the mushroom give it extra flavor, so you don't need to season your burger. Remember, I questioned you about putting such a little bit of seasoning in it. All the condiments and all that made it perfect.
Right now. And that pesto, messy. That pesto mayonnaise, pesto mayo.
Both sides of your mouth.
You want to keep it clean? Go tell me how much of clean. That pesto mayonnaise is just beautiful, Andy. Trust me. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Leave in the comment section what's some of fast food items you'd like to see. And I'm sure they get it done. Until next time, safe travel upon the gravel. Go and pick up on yourself.